guys, we're back to finish this job up. So first plan of attack today is to I'm gonna get this other guy bent down. I'm gonna get these bent where they're gonna be, and then I'm going to cut my 2x8 and notch it and put it in place. Then we can start running line height out here. When my brother gets here, we can set that unit, start tying stuff together. Looking forward to it. All right, guys, I got them both bent over nice and flush. I got it just temporarily strapped there so I can get my block measurement now. I'll go grab my tape measure, and then I can drill a hole out where these are coming through. Should be pretty damn easy. All right, guys, got the block in place. I just tacked it with one screw on each side. Didn't really even need the screw, being that it's wedged in there. But yeah, I'll do a thin bead of caulk around that when I'm all done. But let's start putting our line height up. We're off to the races here. All right, it's a beautiful thing. I just slit my line height up, made a big U in it on the top, slid it up in there. I'm not going to really be able to get a clamp in there because it just takes up all the space. So I'll just put the cover over the top. I'm going to go ahead and caulk that, put the cover over, and we're rocking and rolling. I'll get the other one going too, the other piece of line height there. Sweet. This job's gonna go smooth today, and I'm gonna get done. All right, guys, we got that one up. I got it all caulked in there. It's all sealed off. Looking good. Get this other one up. Ah, lovely. All right, guys, we're rocking and rolling. We got that piece up. Same height as the other one, so they match. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one flared in. I'm going to get my drain ran down. I'm going to get the cover, get it sealed up, get the cover on there, and then we can set the unit. That way I don't have to try to get back there after the fact. We'll have all our lines in place. We can start flaring the good old heat pump. And like I said, I'm doing the four pump ups on this one just to get it up about 8 inches without buying that expensive stand. So it'll work out just fine. Okay, guys, as per usual, I have my flaring set here, my flaring setup. I got my Black Max digital torque wrench. I got my Black Max, sorry, I can't speak this morning, I need some more caffeine. My Black Max flaring block with a guard, so it'll set my depth for me so I know how deep I need to make my flares. I got my Nylog blue. I got plenty of reducers and stuff that I'll need when I get to the heat pump. I'm gonna go get a backup crescent wrench, and my tubing cutters, and we should be rocking and rolling here. And I've showed you guys how to flare many times, so I'm not going to bore you with the in-action shots. I'm just kind of giving you a step-by-step on the work today. Okay, I got my two pieces here. So there's, if you look up here, we got a 4 1/4 inch difference. So I just cut that one back, so it's already, because they're already taped together. I don't want to take them all apart and worry about that. So we got 26 foot-pounds of torque for the biggie, 1/2 inch, and for the small guy there, the 1/4 is going to be 14 foot-pounds. So we'll get the torque wrench set up on that when we go up there to connect those. Right now, I'll get my flaring done, and I'm not going to show you. I got lots of videos showing how to flare, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Brother had to go get me a couple of AAA batteries for my torque wrench. Finally ran out on me, but we got them in there. I'm going to go ahead and get them all torqued to spec. All right, I'm going to leave it like this for now because I don't want to cover this up in case I have a leak. I can still get in there and tighten these up. I was going to wire tie this all together and seal that, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just leave it like that. I'll be able to set a ladder up here once the unit's set and get in there. You know, I just try to make my life easy. That's all I try to do. But I got the drain in there. Everything will work out good. My brother's measuring the unit right now where we're going to set our little snow legs that it's going to sit on, and then we'll fasten it down somehow. So, going to work out good. I'm excited. I like doing these. Nice and easy, especially when I'm not hitting any snags. All right, we got her all set. She's all nice and level, both directions. Equal space off the wall on both sides. I probably won't do this again. But I mean, it is what it is. We got it looking good on the front, but the back side, because of this 18 by 38 pad, they don't catch. But she's supported good. We'll screw it and anchor it down on the front somehow. You know, probably wouldn't move anyway because it's got that sticky crap. But I'll go ahead and get some screws and screw it down to those two snow legs, and then I'll get started flaring on the three lines coming in. Then I'll go inside. All right, guys, I got the lines all tied in here. I got a little bit of white tape. I'm going to clean up my seams there, but these are all solid pieces looking good. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to go inside and flare the two other indoor units, and then I'm going to come back out and I'll start working on the electrical. I'll get the vacuum pump going and all that good stuff first. So, looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I would think 35 would be okay. It's 40 amp max, 20. I think it's 25 minimum. So
should we look on the unit?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I know it's in the 20s. So you know, it says max fuse. It doesn't say minimum fuse. So well. If I got really deep into the service manuals on these, it tells you your minimum fuse. But, you know, it's not posted in my install manual. So, anyway, back over here. Gonna get him flared underneath. I gotta find something to prop up. I don't have one of those cool brackets. So we'll prop him up, get him flared, and then we'll flare him in. And then we'll put it under pressure. Well, for lack of having something better, that's what I got. My little Milwaukee organizer to prop that up. Should work just fine. Start on this harder one. I hate making them up on the inside. All right, get the gist of that. All right, we got that one all flared together. I'm just gonna leave it like this until I got it pressure tested and I can spray all these down. But yeah, let's move on to this last one and I can get the nitro going. All right, so we got that one tied in. Beautiful, beautiful. I was standing up there. I can't believe that. That's quality right there. All right, guys, that's all I had left in my nitro tank is 193.7. It seems to be holding steady there. I'm gonna go ahead and spray everything down though. All right, guys, it's been about a half an hour, and I know what you're gonna say, that I didn't pump it up high enough. We'll see, it's 193.6. I think my hose kind of sucks, but I sprayed them all down. There's nothing bubbling up. I'm going to get my vacuum pump going. I have pretty good luck with my flares, so I have confidence in them. So call me a hack. I didn't pump it up to 500. I didn't wait overnight, whatever you want to say. We're going to get this done. Show you that I sprayed everything down. Nothing's bubbling. So we're good. Let's get the vacuum pump going. Alright guys, got my vacuum pump going. She's pulling down. Let her do her thing. That's kind of weird. Must have hit a air pocket or something. Let her rip. Alright guys, our vacuum's starting to look pretty good. Shouldn't take too much longer. So I got my seal tight, Carflex, whatever you want to call it. I got my straight fittings. Now, a lot of you'll disagree with me. A lot of people say that these are okay to leave outside. You can tie these right in, but I don't. I sleeve them. I like them in seal tight, so that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be, and I'll show you when we got them tied in. All right, guys, little job update here. So, got all of the communication cables landed in there. I got my line voltage in. I need to put another clamp on there to make him nice and clean. I'll get some wire ties. I'll bundle all this stuff. Yeah, I scraped my hand up yesterday real bad. Wire tie these up, bundle them up real nice. Black, white, red, and ground. Always use an eyelet connector for your grounds, except for the line voltage one. They have a terminal for it, so he lands underneath the terminal. So, coming together. I'm going to go inside and make up the electrical on the indoors. And then I can start working on the drain for those two that are back to back. Alright guys, let's do a rundown here. So I got to bundle that up a little bit there. I'm going to put one more clamp on him. And then I got these two drains. I'm going to tee them together. They're going to come across over to here. They're going to come down. My brother drilled me a couple holes this morning. So it's going to come over here. Boom, boom, boom. And then straight out there outside. System is running. So we're, I got this one in cooling at, see if you can read that, 68 degrees. Let's go over to this one. Well, I knocked that one way down, 61. So I just want to make sure they stay running. So that's running. And then I'll have to look in the book on this one. I forgot how to switch it. I don't know, for some reason it came out of the box in Celsius. So we got 19 degrees Celsius. So we'll have to switch that back to Fahrenheit. Let's go back around to the outside. Turned out real nice. Still got to clean up all this stuff. Oh yeah, she's purring away. Turned out pretty nice, didn't it? And I even caulked the side of that. I'm all nice and sealed there. Put that nice new 2x8 in there, which you've seen. Still got to bundle up and clean up all this. I'll get my panels put back on, pick up all my stuff. I'm going to do a full cleanup and then I'll start that drain. It's the last thing I got to do out here. Alright guys, so on this unit that I installed here, max performance 27, which is what I installed, 74 feet of line set. I have to add 0.16 ounces per foot. So I'm about 100. I'm at about 100 feet. So I'm going to add 26 times 0.16. Off the top of my head, that's about 4 ounces. So I'll probably just add about 4 ounces and call her good. She should be fine. I'll do that once I get the drain done. All right, that is a wrap. The Bosch 3-zone, 30,000 BTU hyperheat, max performance is what Bosch calls them, heat pump. We got our disconnect there. We got our Intermatic surge protector. You see, I got this all bundled all nice and clean. Got another clamp on the electrical. Like I said, I'm not real happy with these, but they're doing their job. And they're getting it up off the ground like we need it to. So, show you this again. replace that rim that I had to bust out to get my lines through. Looks all nice. I got it screwed in on both sides. Got all my holes all sealed up. Everything's looking good. Nice and quiet. I have them all on max fan too. So let's go around and take a look at the wall units. Did you check out the filter on those?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it figured out.
Yeah.
It comes with a little that little charcoal insert or whatever, that little photocatalytic deal.
Yeah.
When that thing gets dark, just throw it out.
Okay.
They don't do a whole heck of a lot.
Oh, okay.
So, trying to get out of here. So here's the office one finished up, and for some inexplicable reason, it switched itself back to Fahrenheit. So we're good there. Feels good. Close all the doors up, let this place cool off.
Yeah.
Looks good. Probably turn this one off, huh?
No.
Leave it on? Okay.
Is it off?
No, it's on. I just thought maybe you'd want to turn it off since it's out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Probably be a good idea, huh?
Probably, yeah. Not gonna be in here.
Plus, I mean, I would only really turn it on while I was in here doing something.
Yeah, that's what I told her because her samples are gonna come next week.
Here's all the stuff to that one.
Cool. Yeah, she'll come and do all her samples.
Let's take a look at that. Did you? Oh, I still got to go out and seal the silicone that hole out there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I tried to keep it wrapped around too, so it's, you know, if you decide to put a shelf or something here, you still can. I didn't just run it straight across.
Okay.
So everything's all nice and clean and strapped for you. Can't really see that, but it's all right. That's a wrap. I'll go ahead and get an elbow on that and silicone that hole for you.